Hello and welcome to the IGN Rewind Theater for Call of Duty Black Ops 2 multiplayer trailer.
God.
My name is Mitch Dyer. Who are you?
I'm Anthony Gallegos.
How excited are you for these windmills? The future.
All the Black Ops multiplayer, in case you didn't know, it takes place in the future, 2025.
It's a good year.
None of it takes place in the old Cold War scenes that are going to be shown in the single player.
Anthony, what the hell is that?
What that?
It's just this floating thing in the sky.
I see a gun.
It's got guns.
I see a pistol, a knife.
Grenade.
Symbols.
I don't know what this is.
I don't know what it is either.
Okay, well, it's
Wait, hold on. What does it say? I am Electro.
I assume that's a person.
I would assume that's a player name as well.
All right, well, that was a good talk about something.
I mean, it's hard to see, right?
Yeah, it's really nice breezing by it.
I like the new UI, though, that we see in that bottom left. We see it tells you immediately that you're losing.
Right.
It does, you know,
it even has the word losing, just
exactly,
to rub salt in the wound.
But it's just like the new UI as well on the side where we see the bullet counter and you see, I mean, it's everything that was there before, right? Like secondary weapons, all those sorts of things. But I don't know. It just looks like they've really they've brought it into the future, basically. Yeah. I mean, it's supposed to be the future,
but the near future. It's not like very spacey. It's just very sleek and kind of Apple, Apple.
Or Crisis.
Okay, sure. Let's move on. Hello, hey, that's a new weapon that's exploding.
So to me,
in
I don't know what that is,
electricity.
but you see the way that it shocks us back there. To me, that says it's an EMP grenade.
Right.
Which if you know in the future, if people are going to be using a bunch of heads-up displays, computers, and all that, EMP grenades could be pretty important.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, I don't know what that could do, but I could see it doing things like disabling your HUD or disabling
I mean, he
your
covers his
ability
eyes,
to do
so
call-ins, blinding you.
Yeah. And he uses this degrade effect right now, kills both those blind guys. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's an interesting new weapon. The way
I didn't even notice that till right now.
Right, it's like a new sight type.
You can see right through that wall.
Yeah,
using that sight.
But I imagine that's why it's this narrow field of view.
Right.
And it isn't super obvious. Like you know, that's like that guy's bright red. You just have to use it and maybe be able to see around cover. But it will allow you to do some pretty crazy anticipation of attacks. I'm wondering how they're going to counter that though to make it to where why wouldn't you just run around in that view all the time?
Right.
Especially if you had a perk that like lets you walk zoom sight. And I forget the name of that perk where you can walk but not have any penalty while you're zoomed in.
I also forget. Speaking of perks, there's some stuff on the side there. What do you make of those? There's like a little satellite dish, a helicopter, an airplane.
See, I don't know if those are perks or if those are call-ins.
Okay. Streak bonuses then?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, that would make sense, I guess. Yeah, jets and choppers.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's move on. He's killing that man. Yeah. Murder. Superman dive. My favorite move.
Yeah, see, that's interesting. So, again, that one, so this gun that allows you to see through cover, it seems to me like it also allows you to see through smoke.
Yeah.
And you see how it says MMS Tech on it. That's millimeters. It's like millimeter wave technology or millimeter scan technology.
You know everything about the future.
So it's the same tech that they currently use to scan an image of your body when you're like standing in an airport security.
Oh, really?
So I think that's what this similar technology is based on, except it's a millimeter wave technology that's very focused.
So this is like the most private, invasive scope you could use on a man.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on. He's gonna keep going. Reload.
Interesting new weapon there.
There it is.
Oh wait,
again.
hold on. What? So this is scroll back though.
So this comes up multiple times in the trailer.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what it is. At first, I thought maybe it was associated with a dead body, but there's no body here.
Corpse there.
Like I thought it'd be really cool if when you ran by someone, you know, you always run over and you see the text pop up in the old games, like press X and press and hold X to pick up, you know, MP5 or whatever. But in this, it'd be interesting if when you ran over someone, you could see like their full loadout. I don't know if that's like something that will be there. Like I don't know why they keep showing this, or if this is just placed in and has no indication on actual gameplay.
Yeah,
whatsoever.
I don't know what's going on.
But obviously, it looks like a loadout.
It's
like,
cool.
I think it's safe to say that it looks like a loadout.
Yeah,
of some
it's
sort.
somebody's loadout. I mean, might be kind of hard to see, but there's a scope, there's a bullet of some kind beneath that LMG.
Pistol with the silencer. It looks like. And then we get some sort of idea of maybe perks, although you know it's hard to say based off of those symbols what the hell they are.
What's going on? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that'll come up again. That's a new scope, a little fancy little
bloodthirsty, whatever that means. And maybe that's a kill streak
Probably
award.
streaking.
Yeah. But this thing right here I find really interesting. So
yeah, this is cool. Has a really awesome effect.
Obviously, the effect that it's sending out looks like heat waves, but to me it reminds me of you know, currently the military is working on certain microwave technologies that they can deploy as an anti-crowd device where it sends out microwave signals, and it makes you feel like you're about to light on fire. It's
oh
there
my God,
to make
really?
people freak out.
That
yeah,
sounds like the worst.
It's like a future tech weapon, so I could see that being there as a great way to basically throw down to slow people in a choke point. Or or if you're like camping at something, you throw that to cover a door behind your back, and all of a sudden they have that moment. Or maybe you just want to camp a door that you know people are going to run through.
Okay.
And so you want to have them where immediately they have to drop their gun when they come around that corner. You score a kill.
So Guardian suppress, he's getting some extra points there for suppressing them. I assume using that device.
That's what I would guess. Maybe it's called the Guardian for all we know.
But it's stunning those guys, so that's a pretty effective use of maintaining that bridge. On its own. All right, so there it is again. There's that.
What the hell is it?
Loadout thing. It's just teasing, man. Who's Flotswater?
So yeah, so this looks like one of the things you're gonna have to call in, right?
Welcome
These small
to
little
future.
UAVs.
Right. What are they called? The dragonflies?
They're called dragonflies. Yeah, it shows that in a second. I think you'll be able to dragonfire.
Dragonfire.
Sorry. You'll be able to take direct control over them. It looks like, because if we let it go for like another second, you get to actually see that. Yeah, here's someone directly controlling the dragonfire.
He's tearing it up.
I imagine that'll operate a lot like some of the other where you can be killed while you're using it.
Sure, yeah. But, like one of
it's a risk
robots
reward.
or whatever.
These new shields are really interesting to me too.
Yeah, they deploy.
Because that's the thing, right? So now it's a deployable shield that you can then shoot through a small viewport. I'll be interested to find out whether you can recover the shields or not once you deploy them.
Right, yeah, or whether it's just stuck there permanently. Or how long they stay there. Like, do they stay there after you die?
Or how much damage can they take? Do they break after a while? Who knows about all these things?
Supply drop. So this is like a murderous Wally.
Yeah, although, if you rewind just a second, like a little bit farther, I think we're not gonna see things like chopper Collins anymore and stuff like that. If we do, it'll be like this. It won't be the giant choppers that we used to have.
Like the Apaches and stuff that
Apaches,
will come in and get kills?
It'll be something like this, a small UAV version of a helicopter that can still do devastating amounts of damage, but probably flies a lot lower to the battlefield. It makes it a lot easier to shoot with rockets or with machine guns. It's a lot more vulnerable.
This thing's not even attacking, right? Like it's just dropping this crate.
I don't know.
Or,
they don't show it holding anything.
Yeah.
I think that maybe this could be another Colin. Like it totally has weapons on it. Like to me, that's something that does do attacks. I mean, there could be other UAVs that just do drops as well, but that to me that looks like what I perceive to be a new attack.
Okay, this is also a fun trick shot too, because we have blue cargo containers there, and the Wally drops in front of the red.
And then this thing, obviously, you're going to be able to take direct control of.
Ripping it up.
I mean, it's brutal. And we've seen something like that before in the
It's Black Ops, right?
Yeah.
It's first Black Ops.
I'm saying the mode. What's it called? The mode where it's like not story mode. It's part of the story mode.
Spec Ops. Special Ops.
No. The new mode where you can do the.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the tactical thing.
Yes, and so
oh man, I'm totally blanking.
And so in that they showed one of these vehicles before.
Right.
So. It looks like it's just some sort of drone with a certain amount of rockets and a hardcore machine gun fire.
Another one there.
Yeah, another loadout. And you look at this one, it's really interesting, right? If this is someone's loadout, all that guy has is a pistol.
A pistol. Wow, okay.
So, and a ton of something, whatever these 3 abilities are in the bottom left there, and 6 of what, I don't know, perks, secondary weapons, I really don't know what all those are.
So this guy here is about to get a pretty nasty revolver kill. That must be his loadout?
Oh, yeah, actually, maybe that's what we've been seeing this whole time, is it's been showing us the loadouts of the people that are fighting.
Yeah, because all this guy has is, we don't know what he has. He has 3 revolver shots.
He clearly does have that revolver.
Right, okay. And this is one of the nastiest kills in the trailer. Just pops him in the knee, and that guy just, it's so gross. Look at that fall. That is so nasty.
Yeah, it's pretty grisly. Oh, man.
Left with his knife only. No more bullets. Got windmills, though. Yeah, knife kills. So, Anthony, I want you to take a moment to truly appreciate this moment. My favorite moment in the entire trailer, where this man throws what appears to be the future of tomahawks into a man's eyeball.
I mean, he looks like he looks like his ammo pattern and stuff suggests to me that he might be like a Russian soldier. And I know that old KGB guys used to learn how to throw shovels, sharpened shovels.
Yeah,
so
maybe
this is the evolution of the thrown shovel weapon. But obviously this looks like a replacement for like a throwing knife.
Yeah. Or Black Ops had the tomahawk. God, that is so grisly. I love it.
Yeah, I don't know what that scope was on that weapon that we just saw.
Yeah, it was a little future-y looking. But
to me, the fact that it has that sort of extra something on there though says to me that
battery logo.
There's got to be some extra effect. To this site.
Right above it, it's got like a depleting battery.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So what exactly does it do? We don't even get a chance to see.
No. This guy's just one shot, one killing all over the place.
Well, of course they're going to show the best things they can. What is that? What is
this thing here?
What is this, Mitch?
I don't know, but that thing at the top looks fun, like a baby toy that you spin around.
I'm just wondering, like, okay, so if we're going with the theory that they're showing us the builds of the people that we're watching,
right?
If we go forward just a few seconds,
does he have that in his?
Yeah,
okay,
he does.
So
he does. He has something, but it doesn't show what the hell that is. I'm assuming it's some sort of call-in, is my guess. Like he's calling in some sort of armament that we're about to see.
So if you look at the side, he has the streaks. None of them are lit up. I don't know if that's a part of it. Did he have it before he used it?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm really not sure.
No, okay. So I have no idea what this is.
Yeah.
He's putting something into it. Is it time with that explosion?
Yeah, I can't read what it says either, so
yeah,
I'm really not sure what exactly he's calling
in. It's got a compass on it.
But I mean, it says to me, it feels to me like it could be a call-in only because
right.
Because I think if we look in a second, yeah, this like
right.
maybe this is what it was, and this to me is really interesting because I mean, first off, it looks insane, right? There's like 50 UAVs flying around the sky, and it reminds me of an episode of Future Weapons I saw, where there was the plan in the future to have these UAVs that attack in a pack and coordinate to hunt down targets,
right.
and then their last resort after they use their ammo is to then themselves become a high explosive by kamikazing. Which
and there's like a ton of them. It looks like birds, just like
that's what I'm saying.
Like
this is what I pictured. And what do they do at the last second? Their last target is that they kamikaze and they go and kill people.
Right. So that was a pretty awesome look at the multiplayer. I mean, in terms of gameplay, we got a whole bunch of...
I mean, they show so much that we just don't know anything about.
Yeah.
That's the frustrating
And there's
part.
a ton of teases, right? Like, we see all the new badges. We see a bunch of new weapons. We see a bunch of new scopes. We see a bunch of what appears to be the loadouts. And then we get another look. The trailer kind of hops back to the beginning now at the end, where this is the exact same scene we saw at the beginning with the electro EMP things. But now the interface is a little different. And we're also getting commentary from someone.
Yeah, and at the top, we're seeing, it shows you who's in first, who's in second, who's in third. And it looks to me like it's definitely a commentary because at the bottom you see viewing team, and they show you which team that you're viewing. So
is it a team or a player? Because this is the icon here, viewing team militia. They're in last place there.
Yeah, I'm assuming that this is the Wayne Noobton is the specific player that we're looking through his view right now.
Right.
But he's also telling you that he's on Team Militia. So
with the commentary we're hearing here, which is just very specific look at like, oh, he's throwing grenades stuff. Like that's shoutcasting, right? I'm kind of unfamiliar with that.
Yeah, it's it's a very popular thing to do on YouTube. Our own Bobby A 1984 does it as well. So
yeah.
You should check out his videos.
So Black Ops 2 is supposed to have this whole big forward-thinking initiative with esports. We've been hearing Treyarch talk a lot about it, but we don't know anything about it.
I mean, this looks like it could be a step towards that, right? Yeah. How it specifically works, who knows? But
right. Well, that was good. Thank you for joining me, Anthony.
I'm so glad I could.
All right. Well, for all your Black Ops 2 needs, make sure to keep it locked to IGN.